Here we go. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, everybody. It was really cold today. It was pretty cold today. It's cold. Cold, that's what I'm saying.
That bad.
It was... You don't know. You weren't around in the morning. In the morning, it was colder.
How many years have you lived?
It
on
was
the
colder.
prairies?
The colder. Yesterday it was +3. Today was colder.
It was colder. Yes.
Colder. So that's what it. Hey, everybody! Miss Christie's here. You can hear that Miss Christie's here. That's what I was saying.
Seriously.
I was just saying. It was colder today. It was colder today than it was yesterday. I'm just saying it was cold. Yesterday it was raining, and today it was cold. That's all I'm saying.
You can't complain about
I'm
the
not
cold
complaining.
in a winter
I'm
like
saying
this.
I'm saying that it was cold today. I didn't say, "Oh my goodness, I want to move somewhere because it's cold today." Say hi, Miss Christie. Your hand's cold. Oh, your hand's really warm, actually. My hands are cold because I was outside. Because it's cold. Doesn't matter.
I was outside more recently than you.
I know you were outside more recently than I was, but I was out longer and for a better looking time.
What?
Hey Yaz, how are you? Hello, neighbor. Hey Yaz, is today quiche night? Is it quiche night tonight? Hello everybody. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was colder today. Yesterday it was very cold, and then +3, and then cold again. So it's when you get cold. Miss Christie is the voice of reason.
See?
No, she's the reason for the voice. There's a big difference.
No.
There is a big difference. I know I'm not saying I want to move. I'm saying that it was colder today than it was yesterday. That's all I said, because it was cold, +3. And it was raining. It was pouring rain at one point in time yesterday for a few minutes. And then this morning, it was cold again. It was like I slept through an entire season. So that's all I was saying. I'm not saying I want to. I'm not saying. You forgot. That's okay. I made soup. I'll bring some soup over maybe tomorrow or maybe when we're done. I made soup. I forgot too. I made soup and then I fell asleep. So I'll share my soup with you. Here we go. Let's read some books. I'm going to read this book first. Whatever this book is, I'm going to read it. Should I read this book? Or should I read this book? Which book should I read? How long is this book that I want to read? How's that? I want to read all the books, but this book's like it might look by. Oh, this one's a pretty long book, eh? So I'll pick a shorter book. Let's read. There we go. Here's a book because it's freezing cold. And I'm just saying, it is freezing. It doesn't matter. It's
going
cold.
to revoke your prairie Canadian boy status.
And just saying that no matter what, it still can be freezing cold and I can still want to live here, but it's still freezing cold. See, if you go outside and you go, oh, it's cold, that doesn't mean that you're not from the prairies. It means like, it's cold. That's all that means. We'll read this one called A Winter's Nap by Curious George, Miss Christie. I'd like to... Okay, this is how cold it was. I had my glasses hanging here. I put them on my face, fogged up.
Oh, Muffin.
I know, 4 jets after the... 40 jets. Do you see that? 40. With 40... Stop. I'm trying to have a show here. I won't invite you... 40 jets after the second period. Oh, that's awesome. They showed up for the first period. That's cool. Here we go. Curious George and the Winter's Nap. This is me going, I want a puppy. Happy holidays, love, Mr. Melanie and Miss Dubois, 2011. That's who it is. So this book was adapted by Mary Goldberg Sachs, probably from the TV series. Based on the TV series teleplay written by Craig Miller for Scholastic Books. And this, what year do you think this book is in from?
I'm thinking close to 2011.
Yeah, it's 2010, or as like we like to say, -11 with a wind chill. It was -75 or 100 or something today with a wind chill. One day, I'm trying to read. Stop making noise. But it's a dry cold. Yeah. That makes a difference too. When I was in the wintertime, when I was in Newfoundland, remember I had to do Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick for that week, and it was only -7 there, but it was like really wet, and it went right through to your bones. So I'm just saying, it was cold today. You can't lie with the fact that it was cold today. Yesterday +3, today -80 or something with tax. One fall day, Bill and George went fishing. Bill saw George shivering. Maybe it was too cold to fish.
Is that why you needed to wear a penguin hat tonight?
Yes, because it was cold and my ears are cold. Hey, Dave, how are you, pal? The wind was horribly cold. Right there, the wind was horribly cold. It was 500 kilometers an hour or something. I'm not very good at that. On the way home, Bill told George that some animals, such as bears, go to sleep when it gets cold. I'm going to have a nap. They eat a lot in the fall. Then they hibernate or sleep almost all winter. George was curious. If he hibernate, would he miss the cold winter months? Well, yes, if you hibernate in Mexico. Other Christy, our bookkeeper, sent me a picture of her office, and it was just a swimming pool, and it was like 30 degrees or something there today. They're in Guadalajara, maybe, something like that. At home, that's why they moved. Did I tell you that? They moved to Mexico. At home, George ate and ate. Maybe he would get sleepy and hibernate. No, I just get full and then have to go to the washroom.
You get sleepy when you've eaten too much.
Oh, of course I do. But I get grumpy if I haven't eaten too much, so it's better. Upstairs in bed, George tried to sleep, but his room was too bright. Chicken Chef Lori's watching. Oh, you know what I want? I want the ABK burger. I haven't had one for a while. Maybe I should go get one of those. George closed the curtains. He painted a picture of the night sky, and he still could not sleep. How do bears do it? He painted a picture of the night sky and put it up on his... How do bears do it? George asked the man with the yellow hat about hibernation. This book says bears sleep in the quiet, dark caves, said the man. That was it. George said, I need a cave. I want a man cave and a bat cave. That's what I want. Oh, let's just show the book there too. Ooh. Anybody else think it was cold today, or does Miss Christie think, oh, nobody can say it's cold because this is Winnipeg and it's January 20th. 21st. Hey, is today the 21st?
I don't know.
I think today's the 21st. Does it say anywhere? Because if it's the 21st, then at 9:21 today, it'll be the 21st hour, the 21st minute of the 21st. So if you go if at 9:21 and 21 seconds tonight, it'll be the 21st hour, second of the 21st minute of the 21st hour of the 21st day of 2021. Science. That also means that we need a puppy. Yep, the 21st. And a puppy. It says right there, and a puppy.
I don't... No.
Right there, it says, oh, and a puppy.
No,
right there, and a puppy.
I don't see any of that.
You don't see anything?
No,
okay,
I don't
here,
see
try
that.
these. Try wearing this. Here,
No,
put these on, and then put these on,
No.
and then put these on.
No.
Wear these, and then you will see that it says, and a puppy.
No, I don't
That's
see
right.
that.
21.
I saw something about Christy making a good point, but
Nope.
I don't see anything
That was
about
that.
a
No,
puppy.
Christy has a big point right there. Where's Bernie? He's got his mittens on.
I'm Bernie. I am Bernie.
That's exactly right. I'm Bernie. She just sits there going. Today,
Totally.
yeah. See, today is the 21st day of the 21st year in the 21st century. That's right, and it's also so if you go from 9 o'clock tonight, so to the 21st, 21 minutes after 9 and 21 seconds, it'll be the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century, the 21st hour, the 21st minute of the 21st. So make a wish, everybody. George hung toy. Where are we? Did we finish this book yet? And we're on page 12, which is 21 backwards. So there we go. George hung toy bats and he put rocks on his bed. Now his room looked like a cave. George settled in for his long winter nap, surrounded by rocks.
Is he cuddling with a rock? No, he's cuddling with his bear.
He's cuddling with his bear. Dwayne Johnson isn't there. Yeah, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Forever? 21. Uh-oh, now what? George could hear sounds outside. Oh, the pigs and the chickens. And probably a puppy.
No puppy.
Pigs oinked, cows mooed, chickens clucked, and George shushed them, but they would not be quiet. Look at the cows like, no. She's being bossy. Bossy! And he's like, don't have a cow, man. George covered his ears. The animals were not as loud, but his room was not silent yet. So, George taped a blanket over his window. Now it was dark and quiet. Finally, George fell asleep. He slept in his little monkey cave just like a bear. After a long time, George woke up. He had done it. He had hibernated. How did you sleep last night? Asked the man. Last night? George had slept only one night and not all winter? George was sad. Then the man had an idea. He took out a box of winter things. The man reminded George how fun winter was. They could sled and ski together, and George did not want to miss winter, after all. Because he knew it was cold, and just because he said it was cold, doesn't mean that he had to move away from the prairies or Winnipeg, like his wife said. And he also wanted a puppy. So there you go.
There's nothing like a good nap.
Oh, for sure. There is something on a good nap. You have
so wonderful
usually when you're talking to me, I just have a really solid sleep. That's when my name is actually Ta. But then somebody asked me what my name was. Remember when the first time you asked me what my name was? My name is actually Ta. And then you started talking, what's your name? And I went, Ta. True story. Okay, so this book just showed up in the mail today. And I think it's from my sister. I think
yes.
Miss Missy, right?
Yes. She hunted
Miss Missy.
high and low.
Yeah.
It's something that has a lot of meaning for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you'll understand why as you read it.
Okay, I've never read this. I don't think I've ever heard of this book. It's called "I Love You Like Crazy Cakes," which is going to be my new stage name, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy Cakes. Hello, everybody. It's by Rose Lewis and it's illustrated by Wayne Dyer. And this book, sorry, did I say Wayne?
Yeah.
Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer. Oh, I almost dropped the book. There we go. Oh, you see that? That's why I need a puppy. I would never have to pick anything up off the ground if I had a puppy. Science.
Science.
It is science.
No.
Yeah, that's why. Jane Dyer, by the way. Oh, this book has been withdrawn. It's an extra library book. How old? What book do you think? What year do you think this book was made?
I'm gonna go with 1995.
This book is from 2000. It says so. You're pretty close. I thought it'd be. Once upon a time. Oh, I know why this is incredibly important. Because, yeah, I'll tell you after, if I remember. Once upon a time in China, there was a baby girl who lived in a big room with lots of other babies. The girls shared cribs with one another and became great friends. The girls had nannies to take care of them, but each was missing something. A mother. This is definitely from Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know why this is important. Whoop. Far away across the ocean was a woman who also had many friends, but she was missing something too. A baby. That woman was me. So I wrote a letter to the officials in China and asked if I could adopt one of the babies who lived in the big room. Months later, I received a letter with a picture of a beautiful baby, and that was you. The people in China said I could adopt you if I promised to take good care of you, and I promised I would. A few weeks later, I packed my suitcases with toys and books and diapers and food and clothes just for you, and boarded a plane for a very long trip to China. There were other families who were waiting to meet their babies, and I was so excited and nervous, I couldn't wait to hold you. The next day, your nannies brought you and your friends from the countryside to the city to meet us. I was so happy I cried the moment I looked at you and put you in my arms, and you cried too. I've been waiting for you my whole life. I brought you back to the hotel, and you sat you down on the bed to get a good look at you. You sat up so straight. Your rosy cheeks made you look like a soft pink doll. When you looked at me with those big brown eyes, I knew we belonged together. I love you like crazy cakes, I whispered. How did this happen? How did somebody make this perfect match a world away? Did the Chinese people have a special window into my soul? The first night, I laid you down in the crib and made up with crisp white linens and new blankets from America. I tucked you in and kissed your little hands and tiny feet 100 times. I was falling in love. Whenever you weren't sleeping, I played with you. I put silly hats on you and took your picture. I stared at you while you napped. I knew you were really awake and just pretended to be asleep so that you could get some rest. On the long trip home, you stood up in your seat and smiled at the man behind us. You charmed the flight attendants and slept like an angel as we flew through the clouds. It was the end of one amazing journey and the beginning of another. When we finally landed, your new grandparents, uncles and aunts and cousins and friends were all waiting for you with lots of hugs and kisses. Everybody wanted to look at you. Your smallest cousin gently touched your little hand. You cried when others took you away from my arms and stopped the moment they brought you back. You and I had become so close, so quickly. Your new room was filled with toys, stuffed animals, and a new crib. All the grown-ups watched as you carefully checked out your new room. You smiled, as if to say, "I'm home." Flowers and cards and presents arrived. More and more people came to visit you. But when they all left and the first day turned into night, I took you to your room, played a lullaby, and rocked you to sleep. I held you tightly and kissed you softly, and I cried. The tears were for your Chinese mother who could not keep you. I wanted her to know that you would always remember her, and I hope someday she knew. Sorry, I hope somehow she knew you were safe and happy in the world. Oh, that was sweet. Isn't that a sweet book? The character for love has the Chinese radical meaning heart in its center. So that's what that is. What a great book. Oh, I got tears. What a great book. So, sorry, I got to throw them up. The reason that Miss Missy, sent me this book is because my sister couldn't have children. And so she and my brother-in-law, Tim, they made arrangements to go to fly to China and to adopt a baby. And that was my little niece, Maylin. And Maylin is, when she was little, she just loved Uncle Tazzy. It was just,
I think she still loves.
Oh, she probably still loves me now, but she's like 65. How old is she? 94, 42, 36, 16 or something. Pretty close, I think, right?
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. So, and when I came to visit them, there was a situation where we had to, they came and stayed, I stayed with them for a little bit, and we sang songs together and stuff like that, so that was awesome. And then a few years later, my sister adopted 2 twins, Connor and Blaze. And I love them so much, but they're so far away.
It's almost like that book was written for them. They just need chapter 2.
Yeah, they do need chapter 2. I sure miss them a lot, that's for sure. What a sweet book. I'm going to have to see my sister, my sister, Miss Missy, she doesn't know that I read this book because she doesn't get internet because it's too cold. She doesn't get internet very well out. She lives in Inglis, Manitoba, so it's very spotty. She watches them.
She usually watches it after.
Yeah, she watches it when it's not a live stream. It seems to work better.
Yeah.
So Maylin, I love you very much, Connor and Blaze. But anyway, they know I love them. They're twins. They know I love them each half, and then together, oh. But sure miss them, hey? It's been so long since they were supposed to come out this summer.
They did.
And yeah, but they didn't come out for very long this summer. They didn't come out this summer.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, because we had.
Yeah, they did. I was working upstairs.
Oh yes, okay. Never mind. They came out for a little visit when we were allowed. Oh yeah, no. I've been thinking. Oh, it's 2021. They haven't come out, but it's only the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st.
Correct. We haven't had summer yet in 2021.
Yesterday was summer, Chris. That's where I'm getting mixed up. Okay, so anyway, I still miss them. It doesn't matter. What's somebody writing here? How could she not love you? Oh, it's pretty easy. Miss Christie doesn't. It's. Do you love me?
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, watch this. Do you love me?
Always and forever, Tazzy.
Awesome. Puppy?
No.
Puppy?
No.
Puppy?
No.
Puppy?
No.
Puppy?
No.
Still love me?
Yes.
Puppy?
No.
Okay, watch this. Love?
Yes.
Love?
Yes.
Love?
Uh-huh.
Puppy?
No.
Puppy?
No.
Love?
Yeah.
Puppy?
No.
Puppy? Well, there we go. A little bit of silliness. How can you not love me? Look at this. I got some tears. What a lovely story. You know what? And I used to be embarrassed when I would have some tears. Oh, like when I was reading Puff the Magic Dragon the other day. That song always makes me have some tears and a little hitch in my throat. And just like when I read I Love You Forever, and you know, when I watch our wedding video. Well, it's not really a wedding video. It's a Sons of Anarchy. But anyway, same sort of thing. So anyway, so there you go. I'm glad that you guys tuned in for that. I'm so glad my sister read this. You know, Yaz, I can lend you this book, but I'll have to get this one back from you. All the other books you can just have. So, Yaz, did you brush your teeth yet? Or do you have to do it now? I'm going to hit to hay because it's probably pretty close to going to sleep at time, probably pretty minute or two. I'm going to go to bed early today. I feel exhausted. My brain feels that I've used it a lot today, but I haven't. Do you have one of those days where, well, your brain's bigger than mine, so it doesn't get as tired. My brain's like a bear. It likes to, the Velveteen Rabbit is a gusher too. Very much so. That's right. It's a really, I haven't read that for a long time too. But my brain is like a bear. Sometimes it just goes and has a little nap. Christy's like, why aren't you thinking? I'm like, look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
It's true. You much prefer summer over winter.
I do prefer summer over winter because it's a better choice.
In some ways, it has good things. Winter
has
also
great-
has good things.
Name 5 good things about winter.
You don't have to mow the lawn.
No, but you have to shovel the walk, so that's...
There are no mosquitoes.
No, but you have to shovel the walk. There's
Christmas.
frostbite. Christmas, but my birthday is in the summertime, so that works out okay. So far you've got, you don't need to mow the lawn, but that's canceled out. That's canceled out by shoveling the walk, which is actually harder. And you said, what was the second thing? Was the second thing?
Because you've been doing it all.
I know. I've been. So what was the second thing? The second thing you said was
no mosquitoes.
no mosquitoes. No mosquitoes, but no butterflies. So that balances out, right? But we have that crazy squirrel that rips around the yard, so that's okay. And
These
3,
dark tunnels through the snowbanks.
the snowbanks. Did you see? I was showing you that. That's what. We have a squirrel that does tunnels through the. It thinks it's a mole. You have to have winter to appreciate summer. That's just like emotions as well, right? Sometimes you have to go. My grandmother used to say, after every winter always follows the spring. Okay, so third one you said was Christmas, right? Car shows, fishing, birthday, not freezing to death when you fall outside, camping, summer sunsets, that nighttime that doesn't start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and a morning that doesn't start at 9 o'clock in the morning. So those balance out Christmas. Plus, it's my birthday. I give gifts anyway. Go ahead.
No sunburn.
No. Windburn, frostbite, and full exposure. And sometimes I once in a while, I get so cold I sneeze and my nose flies off. So that's okay. That's 4.
And I get way more time to cross stitch.
You can cross stitch whenever you want. You just have to cross stitch. The difference is you can cross stitch outside in the summertime.
With all the mosquitoes?
You don't have to have mosquitoes.
I don't have to have
No,
mosquitoes.
I don't know why you.
To
Yes,
stop mosquitoes
ask
from
Taz
coming
Stewart.
into the
Taz
yard?
Stewart was on here. Cover yourself in spiders. There you go. Anyways, I don't have any. I have no mosquitoes. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Summer. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Whether or not you like winter or if you like summer, either one's okay with me, as long as you're kind. Lots of love from Miss Christy and I will talk to you later when I show you my new puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
A new puppy.
No.
She said maybe.